So you need the toilet. Why don't you go to the toilet? It says you need the toilet. It's a public toilet. It's out of order. Why is it out of order? Ah, okay. Oh, Twinkie, you're a dick. Hello, I'm Noodle and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, before we start, I got an insane amount of help from someone called Stonehammers in Steam. Thank you very much for all your useful information and that huge wall of text. I will try to remember as much as I can in this episode. But before we start, I do want to rename one of these guys to Azumu because one of our subscribers wants one of them to be called Azumu. I think Hassan will be good to change if you can. Hassan, yes, there we go. We'll change you to Azumu. And there you go. Welcome to the colony, Azumu. Whilst we are on Azumu, I do want to mention that he does have a flatulent. Where do I find flatulent? I'm not clicked on him anymore, am I? Properties. No, I'm still not clicked on him. Azumu. Let's go down to skills. So skills, yeah, flatulent. Yeah, Stonehammer said you don't get people with flatulent because they will turn everything into natural gas slowly over time, and we need oxygen to live. So, Hassan, if you can keep the... Oh, Hassan, damn it. So, Azumu, if you could keep the farting to a minimal, that would be awesome. Stonehammers also did mention that on the top left, if I ever see idle or entombed, I believe that's what it was, at the top left here, then watch out because it means that one of your colonists are about to die at some point soon. So, at the start of the last episode, we did have some oxylite around here, and I did say I was going to keep it. I should have kept it because it is free oxygen. So again, Stonehammer said keep the oxylite, and so did Mikek as well. So thank you for that, both of you. I should have kept it. My bad. My thinking just kind of went out the window with that one. I should also disable disinfect on this here. Oh, it requires emptying. That's something else that Stonehammers was talking about. But yeah, disinfect, disable disinfect, because it's kind of pointless to disinfect it, and every time it gets used, someone will have to come along and clean it, and when these colonists get filled up with germs by using it, they have to go past this sink to clean up anyway. So it's pointless. It's just a waste of time having a colonist come over here to this thing to disinfect it every time it is used. Whilst we're here on this subject, this thing does produce, it's full, polluted dirt. That's another thing that I got some help with. What I should do is build some tiles along here, I believe. I think I might end up closing this off for now. So we'll build all the way across. And what I will do is I'll build another outhouse. There it is. So I'll build another outhouse here because it's full up, and you know, if more than one of these colonists needs to go to the toilet and they're desperate, it's best to have two of them here. So I'll place it right here, right next to it. At the same time, whilst we're at it, this polluted dirt, for it to be emptied, I need to have it placed in a compost box. So there you go, compost. I think it might be okay because this requires, it needs to be behind a sink. I think it'll be okay to have it behind the outhouse. Maybe. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, or if I should keep it closer to like a farming area, because I've got a feeling it's going to be needed to be used for farming purposes. But for now, I think quickly we'll just place it behind the outhouse. Maybe leave some room for another possible outhouse in the future. So I'll place it here. Every time that colonist uses this here, they will get dirty as well, so we've got the sink here for it too. So they'll come along here, they'll empty this into here, and yeah, they'll walk past this sink or the wash basin and they'll get themselves cleaned up because you get germs from both of these things. I don't know if that's a good little setup to start with or not, but that'll be what I'm doing for now. Another great bit of advice is CO2. If I can open up this oxygen, yeah, CO2 sinks to the bottom of the base. So that's carbon dioxide for anyone who doesn't know, and it is not breathable because well, yeah, that's what you breathe out of your lungs when you breathe out. And the oxygen is what breathes in. So yeah, that sinks to the bottom. So what we need is to have oxygen or algae deoxidizers and other oxygen stuff towards the bottom of the base. I think maybe for now, these algae deoxidizers might be okay here for now. But if that changes, I might need to like dig lower down somewhere and let the give the carbon dioxide somewhere to go, and then yeah, do the algae deoxidizer. I was thinking maybe somewhere along here, have it go down here and just have the oxygen generation stuff down the bottom left here, but I don't know how quickly CO2 falls down and move. I don't know if it'll like move straight across here and go straight down here or not, but we'll see how it goes. We'll try and keep an eye on that for now. Also, at the same time, on the subject of oxygen and stuff, airflow is going to be important. Now, we have no way of actually controlling airflow or anything yet, and there are tiles that you can unlock that allows airflow through it, but we haven't unlocked that yet. So for now, next to ladders, what we should do is deconstruct these two so that there's one space between the ladders. That way the airflow will much easier, or will be able to travel much easier. And this is okay as well because these guys, they can jump over one tile to travel from one place to another. So that's totally all good. Oh, also, yeah, you can't build batteries on top of each other like this. I should have actually noticed it with that invalid building location, but I didn't. So sorry about that, stone hammers. Let's cancel these buildings. Get them out the way. I should probably remove this wiring as well, so I'll also select these two to be swept, so we've got some place to store them. There you go. So we'll deconstruct those wires as well because they're pointlessly there. I might need to build another 2 batteries elsewhere, or maybe just another battery right next to it. Where are the batteries again? There you go. We'll put another one right here, and we will hook it up straight away to the power production like so. And at this stage, I'm beginning to forget all of the advice that I got after all that. Apart from farming, we should get going on farming as soon as possible. Oh wait, and McKeck on the Steam forums as well said that when you dig something, it loses 50% of its mass. So let's find something like, say this here, this coal. It's got 333 kilograms. Now when that gets dug away, it'll go down to like 160 kilograms, and that's what the resource, that's the resource that you collect from it. You'd get 160 kilograms of coal ish. So when we get to finding some ice, when you do dig up the ice, I can't find any anywhere. No. Well, anyway, what he said was that the best thing to do with ice is just to warm it up and let it melt so you can keep 100% of its mass for water instead of digging it up and only getting 50% of its mass for water. So thank you very much for the help there, McKeck, and thank you as well, Stonehammers, for that huge wall of text of help. It's definitely a great help. There's no other words for it. It's just an amazing help. Thank you again. I will leave the link to the Steam discussion page for anyone who wants to go check it out. If they want more detailed information on all the advice that I got, down below in the description, I'll leave the link there. And I also have started a discussion in the Oxygen Not Included official forums. I'm just going to leave the link in the discussion there as well for anyone who wants to check it out. And yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll just we'll get going with the farming. Really, if I can remember where the farming is. I can never remember where anything is in this place. Oh, that's another thing. Let's click on this tile here. You can change what buildings are made out of, which I didn't know. I did not know this, and I think I was told that if you're gonna hold water in a tank, you need harder materials. Like, what was it he said? He said granite or something like that. Sandstone is good for decor. It's plus 10% decor. That's nice. But I don't seem to have any granite. Where is granite? That's igneous rock, sandstone, copper, coal, sandstone. That's what granite looks like. It's this kind of greyish stuff here. This small one here. There's not a lot of it around. Like, I can't see a lot of it. But yeah. I wonder if you can actually like build over tiles that have already been built. So let's just do some sandstone. Can I build over? No, I'd have to remove it and then build it again. Ah, that kind of sucks. Alright, so anyway, farming. Where do we want farming? I think we might want farming higher up, basically, just because oxygen kind of like moves up rather than anything else. I should remove these two things. Deconstruct and deconstruct for airflow purposes. It might be a good idea. No, I can't deconstruct here, but I will. Nah, I'll leave it like that. There you go. We'll deconstruct those two. And we'll get some tiles. So base, tile. We'll start with, I mean, sandstone is pretty much like all we've got to use right now. So we'll start some of the farming close to the cooking area. So maybe just along here, like so. And we'll grab some farming plots or plant boxes. I don't know if this here produces any germs or not, but maybe to be safe. No, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we'll do some plant boxes along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Do I want 2 levels? I think I might want 2 levels. I think that might be a good idea. And I don't know how tall a lot of plants can get. So 1, 2, 3 tiles. Okay, we'll want maybe up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just completely overdo it. And we'll start building some ladders going up here as well. Like so. Oh, that was a bit wrong. Yep. That up to that floor, I believe. We'll need to cancel that one there. Get rid of it. Cancel build. No, that's not high enough. Let's try that. Try that again. Okay, it's up to here that we want the floor, actually. So that'll be good as it is. And maybe do some more plant boxes. Yep. There we go. This can only be built out of dirt, which is fine. We'll put the plant boxes up this way. Just completely overdo it. Hopefully get a ton of food if we can. And if it's required, I will put another sink here. We'll see if it does produce any dirt or not. But before they actually build that, I do want them to prioritize this thing. So I'm going to increase the priority of that and increase the priority of all of these floors. There you go. So all of those floors are increased priority. I'll probably increase the priority of this here to be built as well, because this one here is full and they haven't got anywhere to go to the toilet. And the last thing we want is for any of these duplicants to pee on the floor and cause infections in everyone else and food poisoning. That's the last thing we want. So whilst we're at this, what I'll do, I'm going to remove this thing, deconstruct this floor so there's a bit more space for airflow. And I'm going to open this up. So we're going to want to have it up to about here. I think that might be too... I think that might... Yeah, we'll have the oxygen generation quite possibly just down here like that. And we'll want to dig away... Hey, there we go. They're all going to sleep. We will want to dig away at all of this rock here. We'll get some copper out of it, some sandstone and all that. So we'll get going with that as well. Dig tool. We'll dig all of this out. There you go. It's all set for digging. These guys are all going to die from the polluted water once this place fills up. So that's a real shame. That is a real shame. So we'll fast forward time through the night, seeing as how there's not really much for them to do. And we're back to daytime. Lovely. Research has been complete for farming, by the way. Ah, someone's had a pee. Someone's had a pee. Who had a pee? God damn it. Let's mop all this up. There you go. And... Oh... Okay, this sucks. I think we're just gonna have to leave all this stuff down the bottom here. So we'll cancel like the picking up of all those resources. No, we won't. We want those resources. We do want those resources. We'll keep them on a high priority sweep. And we'll get this wall done as quickly as possible as well. Build this wall. Build this wall. And I think we might need a sink along here somewhere. Quite possibly. That might be a good idea. Because the people who are going to be jumping into this dirty water will need to be disinfected or will need to remove their germs somehow. So we'll build the wash basin right there. Nope, it needs a floor. Okay. We'll build the wash basin right here. There you go. And we'll cancel that one. Hopefully get that built as quickly as possible. And... You're cold. Are you cold? Are you cold, Twinkie? Chilly surroundings. Oh boy, that's not good. Where's the temperature thing? Temperature overlay. What are we at here? We're at 23 degrees. I mean, I don't know how you're cold. I don't know how you're feeling chilly. I think it looks alright, actually. What are you on about? Chilled. No, it's not chilled or anything. Okay, so these colonists are just a bunch of wimps. And I've just increased the priority to 9 on all of this here mopping. I should probably decrease the priority of other things just down to 8 for now, because that thing needs to be mopped up quite desperately. There you go. So everything here that was 9 is now 8, just to get this mopping done. Maybe make this all 8 as well. And in all honesty, that's done. So I should really stop messing around with the priority system and only add things to higher priority if it's like in a desperate need. So whilst we're here, I forgot what else I was in the middle of talking about and doing through all that. But we got some more research that we need to do. We completed the farming, which allows the algae terrarium, the compost, the plant box, and the ration box. I think the next thing that we might need will be quite possibly ventilation. I don't know if that's the right way to go. Gas pump, gas vent, gas pipe, gas bridge. Now, if we're thinking about making that area down below... Yeah, so we'll grab that. If we're thinking about making that area down below this as the oxygen chamber, basically, oxygen generation area... Then we're going to want some ventilation, and it's kind of ugly to have spaces between the ladders, even if it is currently necessary. So I want to get that fixed up straight away. Because I do like the looks of your base. I should really start playing this There you go, let people do their thing. Go on, mop it all up. Go on, Azumu. You're doing good. God, you guys are going to be so full of germs. It's not even going to be funny, is it? Where's the germs tab? Germ overlay. Okay, it's not awful. You know, it is. It's pee. So it kind of is awful. But yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Just get it all cleaned up and it'll be fine. I didn't set the priority down to 8, did I? So it's too late. He's already in the middle of building it. Go, Twinkie. Well done. Wash your hands when you go to the right with this place. There you go. And this thing, we do need to set the liquid to be polluted water. Seeing as how we're mopping all this polluted water up. All they need to do is first build this up. Just get it all covered up. Go, Twinkie. Well, Twinkie's on a roll with the building. Of course, they got to run back up here to like catch their breath over and over again, which it sucks to be them, man. It really does. Oxygen generation. I'm gonna place 2 of them down here instead, or I might just place 1 down here for now. Where is it? Where? I suck at this so bad. Where the hell is it? Oh my god. Oxygen. It says oxygen, Noodle. What are you doing? Algae terrarium converts algae to produce oxygen, and it removes some carbon dioxide. Converts large amount of algae into oxygen. So what we'll do, I want them to convert it and remove the oxygen or the carbon dioxide. I don't know how many we're going to want for down the bottom here, but I think maybe we'll put 2, maybe, or 4. 4 might do. There you go, 4 might be fine. It might not. It might be overdoing it again. I got you picking straight up. Yep, I do want this removed as soon as possible, please. How have they done over here? This is still full up. It hasn't been emptied yet. Let's increase your priority to 9 again. Just you. And we'll add some tile flooring here. I will want to replace this with more hard tile stuff if we're going to be keeping the water in here. But currently we do not have anything that is... Well, we've got igneous rock, but it doesn't seem we've got a whole bunch of it. It's not going to be enough. We've got 920. It costs 200 per tile. So it's just not going to be enough at all. Has the outhouse been done yet? It has not. Have I accidentally set priority to 9 on all this? No, I haven't. To algae I have. And there you go. Azumu has also peed in here. We're on a good roll with this. It's a good start. It's a good start. With all the advice that I've gotten, the start of this episode is going swimmingly. Well, literally swimmingly. Let's turn down the priority to these algae things to 8. There you go. I do want this to be built as soon as possible, please. Somebody go and build it. Now would be preferable. Whilst we're at this, we're going to deconstruct all of this stuff. There you go, that's all the ladders. So there's a top load of ladders deconstructed, so they'll just deconstruct on the way up. We'll cancel this one here so that they can definitely reach it. Cancel deconstruction of that one. Hopefully they'll pick all this shit up. And you off. Yes, outhouse is done. Right, now people please start using the toilet instead of actually, you know, peeing all over the place. So I think that bottle emptier might be quite important. So maybe keep the urgency up to about maybe an 8. Yeah, we'll keep that to an 8. And this sink maybe at an 8 as well as emptying all the shit that needs to be emptied out of these outhouses down to an 8 as well. We'll keep that as like the normal urgency, and we'll keep 9 as emergency. Oh my god, my words. Alright, so we've got the algae generators being made here. I wonder how it looks in the oxygen thing here. Because I'm going to guess it's going to be swallowing up as much of the carbon dioxide as it allows. I don't know if it requires any resources. Does it require resources? Consumes algae to produce oxygen and remove some carbon dioxide. Same as the algae deoxidizer, except it doesn't remove carbon dioxide. So I think they'll be okay up there for now. So we'll increase this here to an 8. An 8. I should remove this, get out of this view. And we do need to mop up this here as quickly as possible. There you go. Please mop up straight away, and also we'll sweep up all this area too. Change this algae up to an 8, and the next algae once it's built up to an 8 as well. Once it gets built. No, he didn't build it. He didn't finish building it. Okay. Anyway, up to an 8. This here can go down to an 8, and this here can also go down to an 8 for the oxygen generation. And we can have another duplicant. So we'll choose one. What do we got here? You've got irritable bowel, so bathroom hustle minus 50%. Duplicant needs a little extra time to do their business. That's not too bad. Twinkle toes. The duplicant is light as a feather on their feet, which gives them +3. Oh, that is a lot of athletics you got there. You are going to be speedy if you're the one we have. Your construction is pretty damn awesome as well. Ugly Crier, I like you. You're nice. I like you. Biohazardous. Your immune system is down. I'm not too keen on that. Interior decorator. That's not bad. Early bird. +2 bonus to all skills in the morning. That's also quite handy. But you're a binge eater, so you'll eat all of our food. And your expectation for decor is a bit high for me. So I think we'll skip you. You're a pacifist, so you can't do anything violent. That's okay. Your interest is cooking. So you could be our chef, most likely. And you're an early bird, so +2 skills to everything. Now, I know you're really fast, which is pretty cool. But, I don't know, art and research for you. I don't know which one to pick, man. I'm gonna pick Camille. I think she'll be fine. So, yep, you're the new guy, new girl who's joining us. We'll print you. There you go. And we'll sort out your priorities as soon as you're printed. Hello there, Camille. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the colony. So we'll jump onto these priorities. And Camille, you were going to be the cook. Where is cook up here? There you go. So Twinkie is partially a cook, but we want the main thing for Camille to be is it's cooking. So we've got you full on that. Tidying seems to be quite important on this here, so we'll increase Frankie's tidying up to maximum, and we'll want Camille to also do some research when Schmooples isn't, which will leave Schmooples room to operate on stuff. We don't have anyone on operate fully, so we've got Azumu on tidy, and we should probably put Azumu on full operate, reduce tidy down by a little bit, and supply and storage as well a little bit. So whilst there's cooking to do and research to do, Camille will do both of them, and then I want her to also do supply and storage, but stick to supply first. Storage and then supply. I think that'll be a good way around it. As for the rest of the stuff, I think we'll leave you as you are. There you go. It's nice to have you with us, Camille. That's not how you start, Noodle. You push spacebar. Azumu, you cleaning up all this dirty water? All this polluted water? That's good. Thank you very much. That is currently what we need you to do. So we've got all these balls. Someone else has peed again. Like, I have not done very good at this part of the game. Stopping people from peeing everywhere. Increase priority to 9. Get it all swept up, please. God damn it. What else is... What other problems are we having? Research complete? Basic farming complete. Yeah, I know that. We were in the middle of researching something else. And push R to get research. That's not research. How do I get research? If I just click on this thing and I click on research, how's it doing? Ventilation is 5 out of 15, so we're doing good there. So how are we doing here? Okay, so they have started to empty the bottles down to here, which is yeah, it'll be fine. I don't know. I mean, all these items down here, will they have germs on them from this water? Let's have a look at this. They might do. I believe they will do. I can't tell. Germs. Food poisoning. Okay, so we tell you what, we're gonna want to just leave this stuff down here. So we'll cancel all of the picking up stuff there. Just leave it down there to die in the dirty water. Oh, what have you done? Why have you peed there? We have an extra outhouse. What is wrong with you? God damn it. These people suck. You guys suck at this game. Let's mop this shit up. Come on. Number 9 again. Some more mopping shit to do. Oh, these people suck. Who was that this time? I don't remember who it was. I couldn't see. Oh, the mop. Yeah, we need to mop up the shit up the top as well. Priority 9. Mop it up. Get it over and done with. Please, somebody tidy that shit up. I'm hoping that none of this dirty water has actually gone into this water itself. Germs, food poisoning, I think it has. Ah, god damn it. Okay, so we might get some food poisoning outbreak at some point soon. That is not a good start to this episode, or even the middle to this episode. I'm pretty sure we're way past the start of it. So you need the toilet. Why don't you go to the toilet? It says you need the toilet. It's a public toilet. It's out of order. Why is it out of order? Ah, okay. Oh, Twinkie, you're a dick. Alright, do your business. Have your pee. This water isn't going to be usable anymore, is it? This is bad. Yeah, I can't even sweep it. I can get someone to jump down there to sweep it up, but then we'd need ladders going down there, wouldn't we? So maybe we'll remove this, deconstruct it. Please, have everyone going on to normal speed. I'm going to pause it quickly here. Why is it out of order? What's wrong with it? This amenity requires maintenance. Why isn't it being maintained? What is wrong with it? Increase them both to 9. I don't know what it means by maintenance, but we'll just have to wait and see. This is starting to get really bad now. People are going to die from all this, all the water that's being used in food. Let's build some more ladders down to here. And hopefully they'll go into this water and sweep up all this horrible, horrible mess. This is awful. Oh, you can fit through down there. Well, that's cool, isn't it? There you go. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I'm not sure. Don't know if that's going to help anything at all, but there we go. Alright, so currently I seem to be a little bit lost as to what to do at this point. I think I'll just set some floors. Put you back down to priority of 5 for building. I'm going to set some more floors along here so that we can grab a bunch of this copper. We'll also set a load of it to be dug out. Where's the dig tool? There it is. It's on 5 priority, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. High, and just dig it all away. So this water, I'm hoping, isn't going to become too much of a problem. I have you set on disinfect, don't I? Let's disable disinfect on you. Is it usable now? It is usable. Has this been cleaned out? It has not, because we need to build this compost. I think now it might be safe to increase the compost down to up to 9 to be built. Seems like it's going to be important. These guys, I think they're just running around bottling water up. Kind of pointlessly right now, at this point. There we go. Almost all the ladders are gone. We'll deconstruct the last 3 pieces of ladder. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And that'll be it. That's sorted. So how's this research coming along, Camille? Is the research done? Insufficient oxygen generation. What are you on about? What are you talking about? Insufficient oxygen generation. Colony produces 144 and we consume 148. Maybe another algae terrarium? Maybe we'll just overdo it completely. We'll get another 3 put in there. Priority is still on 5. Got to keep an eye on that thing. And this compost is done. Is there anything that I need to do with this thing? Should I disinfect? I think I'll leave disinfect enabled on this one here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments down below, hopefully. That reminds me, we do have a Discord channel. If you want to come and chat to us with Discord, I'll have the link in the description of this video as well. Same with the game itself. If anybody wants to check out the forums or anything like that, or buy the game, support the game, descriptions, links will be in the description down below. Oh my god, my wording is absolutely amazing and astoundingly great today. I don't even think astoundingly great is something that works. But yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, research complete. Ventilation, which is great. So we'll set something else to be researched quickly. I think maybe there's a jobs board here with advanced research. And I've heard some good things about it. I know you can assign colonists to do certain jobs and they'll get experience in those jobs, so I'm going to research that next. And ventilation, I think I'll pause it here. Ventilation is going to be important. Now I need to figure this stuff out. Gas pump draws in gas and runs it through pipes. Can you choose what gas it draws in? We've got gas bridge, which runs one gas pipe section over another without joining them. We've got gas pipe, which does carry gas between outputs and intakes, and gas vent, which releases gas from gas pipes. Alright, so I think we'll get working on that pretty much straight away, but first of all, I do want this here to be, the wash basin to be over here, so that means I'm going to have to remove all these ladders and build more ladders down this way. So we'll get that going straight away. There you go. And is there a deconstruct? There is a deconstruct thing here. So we'll deconstruct all these ladders, like so. and get that ready to be moved over there. So that'll be deconstructed and reconstructed to the left here. We'll also, do you know what, we'll just overdo it, okay? Because now that we have ventilation, there you go. Now that we have ventilation, I suppose that is way too many. What I'll do is, if there are any low parts of the base anyway, I'll use this thing in here, if I can find it again in ventilation, this gas pump, to pump the carbon dioxide out of there and into here, and then have another gas pump pumping oxygen from this area to maybe various parts of the base that needs it. If the gas pump allows you to do something like that. I'm not entirely sure if it does or not. But what I'll do, I'll place the gas pump that produces oxygen. I don't know, should I have it higher or lower? Maybe higher up? I don't know. Maybe it's okay to have it... I don't know if I need to have it higher than the one... than where the CO2 comes in or not, because I know that CO2 sinks and oxygen rises. Yep, words. So I think maybe I'll have it a little bit higher up. We'll have the gas pump there. And where do you do pipes? I did just check it, so, you know, no duh. So gas pipe, I think I'll increase it up to here. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to even do this. Is it? I think maybe just in case. I think that's what I'll do. Is just build a bunch of pipe all the way along here. And I don't really know. I have no idea what I'm doing. A gas vent, I could place a gas vent here, maybe. There you go, and just, I'm gonna do this for testing purposes for now. Do the gas pipe, hook it up to here, so we'll have oxygen being shot out here as well. I might want oxygen shot out in other parts of the base as well. But I think the good place to have another ventilation thing will be down here, so it'll suck up the CO2. And shove it down to here. I am definitely way overdoing it with this algae terrarium area. But oxygen not included. It's in the name of the game. We want to have oxygen made as much and as long as possible. Twinkie's going to get himself stuck down here, I believe, unless somebody starts building these ladders up as quickly as possible. So we'll set them on a 9. We don't want Twinkie dying of starvation or having another P down there. I think Twinkie's doing his job now. Yeah, he's building it. Go, Twinkie. Get yourself out of there before you start dying. Oh, you can jump up. Oh, nice one, Twinkie. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, fair play. Alright, you got the sandstone. And that's what you're doing. Are you building? I can't tell what you're doing. Now you're building. Alright, there you go. Now that that's done, I think what we're going to do is build a tile here and build a sink to the left instead like we originally planned. I believe it's under medical. Yep, I'm starting to get used to where stuff is. There you go, and you can be deconstructed. Turn you off. Get rid of you. Kill you off. Yeah, I think that's doing good. I think I'm going to like triple wall this because I don't know how easily liquids can leak through areas. So we'll grab some more tiles and we'll just triple wall it up. There you go. I don't think these ladders are going to be necessary anymore. So maybe... I'm going to leave the ladders there just in case. Yeah, I'm going to leave it just in case. People do need to get up here to like dig away at this stuff. I have to build a floor here. That should allow them to dig it all out. And then I can remove the floors later. Now, you're still not asleep yet. What are you doing, Frankie? Huh? Still awake? Whoa, wait. Where's Camille? I didn't make a bed for Camille. What am I doing? Oh no. I'm so sorry. Shit, where are the beds? Oh, there you go. Let's build some more cots just for the future. Do another 4. There you go. And we're back down to normal time. Normal speed. Our food, this seems to be going down quite quickly. How's everything going? It's not really going very fast anymore at this point. I mean, this oxygen area is nearly done, which is nice. But I believe I might have... Oh god. Ooh, buttons, stop pushing buttons. I believe I might have recorded for a little bit too long once again. I know progress is slow, so please bear in mind I'm very new to this game and I've got it on slow speed. So yeah, I'm just learning the game. So I'm going to just pause it here. So I want to say thank you again to Stonehammers and Mikek for the help that you've given me on the Steam forums. I will leave a link into the description for anybody who wants to go and have a read of the more detailed help that has been provided. So please go check that out. Thank you very much again. There is a link in the description as well for our Discord if anybody wants to come along and chat to us. Please also like and subscribe like this video, helps us greatly. Subscribe to our channel, that also helps us a lot. What helps us more than anything is if you share this video with your friends or with anybody who you think is going to enjoy this kind of video. Also, there will be links in the description for the game location, so for the Steam page if you want to go buy the game, and for the forums. Again, if you all enjoyed, then please do hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.